Angelo.
Yo, what's good, boys? We finally did it. We announced Angela Jackson, and today I'm gonna explain about that a little. And I'm gonna show you 3 beats, what made by me, Piet and Monkayo. And most important part, today I'm give you free sauce. You don't have to pay for anything, completely free. That's the free drum kit with the samples and the drums what we made with the collective. All of these beats made by this drum kit mostly. So let's just listen to the beat.
Angelo.
So beat is pretty simple. Here is Alchemy, what we love that much. Preset called the second thing, that's expand, the preset what I use, like I guess in the 10 tutorials, I don't know, that's this ARP and sound like this. That's the portal, bank, link in description, you know. The next thing, that's the Hive preset called like this. And it's probably portal, so yeah, this preset look like that. And the next thing, that's the Piet made by Electrics, this preset over there, and look and sound like this. So next thing, that's the serum. If you want to learn how I made this, go check last video about the vocals. This Atmos actually from this free kit. And the next thing, that's the chopped vocal from Splice, and I just chop it and use ports on it, this preset from my bank, and sound like this. The next thing, that's Nexus pad. I add this pad just to get a little texture, pressed call like this, and look the same, and it sound like that. I guess it's only a Q on it. And the last thing, that's one more serum. That's from our bank what we made with the Monkayo. That's pretty simple too, same chords and no effects. And the whole sample sound like this. And the main thing, that's the drums. Basically, they pretty easy. It's look complex, but actually it's really simple. So we got 5 claps, I'm sorry. This Love You sound, that's in clap. So the next thing, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 hi-hats and 1 open hat. I had some perk snares, 1 snare from my Echo kit. They're pretty simple. Yeah, most important thing, that's the head weights. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To layer it, I just cut the lows in this one like this. And keep the lows of the another 808. And the full drums together sound like. Pretty easy, nothing special, and really quick. So People still ask me about the mixing and mastering. Guys, I'm really bad at the mixing and mastering. I mean, I don't know if I'm bad, but I have zero knowledge about how to mix, how to master. On my master, it's always just soft clipper and the sus with the balance to the Grammy Awards presets. That's all. On the drums, I just do leveling and put them in different sides. That's all. Sometimes I cut the lows and this stuff. And that's pretty all, so let's check the Piet part and Monkayo part.
Yo, what's good? So this is my breakdown of the preview beat I made for Angelo Jackson drum kit. Yeah, let's break it down. So I started by loading up Omnisphere and I found this preset in the Emerald Omnisphere bank. It's called Pack Gold and it sounds like this without any effects. For effects, I put on an EQ, some auto chroma. I just looked for a preset, clicking through, and I found this. It sounds like this. It's a little similar to Portal. And next up, I put on chroma in G sharp minor. Next up, I put on a Fruity Convolver with the Blur White preset, some halftime, and another EQ to cut out the lows, and it sounds like this. Yeah, so next up I was looking for another Omnisphere preset, and I found this Enchanted Garden Leaves 1 in the Noisescapes from Omnisphere itself. You can find it right here. And without any effects, it sounds like this. So this is really just a texture. And I wanted to make it interesting, so I put on chroma with G sharp minor and a convolver again with the Blur White preset and turn up the wet a little so it's a little louder, and now it sounds like this. So next up I went looking for vocals. They sound like this. This is from Cymatics, the other ones are from Splice. And for the first one, I put on an EQ, some delay on stereo mode, and another EQ, and it sounds like this. The next one is just a convolver on it with the Blur White preset again, and it sounds like this. Then this one is this without any effects. I just put on an EQ and a FabFilter Pro R for a really big reverb. I chose the Cathedral preset and it sounds like this. And this one, without any effects, it sounds like this.
Forever like this, forever like this.
And I put on an Pro R2 again, but with the Closet preset, so that's just a small ambience, and it sounds like this.
Forever like this.
So it really just adds to it.
Forever like this.
Then I put on some stereo with a high pass filter and stereo mode. I put on a delay with stereo mode, yeah. Sounds like this.
Forever like this.
Some EQ to cut out lows and highs. Sounds like a telephone.
Forever.
And again a convolver with Blur White preset. And all together the melody sounds like this. So for the drums, I started with the hi-hats, and I just always click through the sounds I got. These are all from, so every drum I use is from the Tales of Angels drum kit, and you can get it for free, link is in the description. And I just always click through the sounds, drag in the ones I like, and start by clicking into the channel rack right here. And I lay down this. Next up, I chose some claps, and in context with hi-hat, they sound like this. For 808s, I layered 3 808s from the kit, 2 for highs and mids and 1 for sub, and the highs and mids sound like this. And for sub bass, I chose the Perks 808. This is one of my favorites from the kit, and I just put an EQ on it to cut out the highs and leave the sub. And for both other 808s, I just cut out the lows, and together they sound like this. For arrangement, I just chose some effects like this, also from the kit, and put it here and there. And yeah, that's it to the beat. Go check out the drum kit, it's really good and it's free, so why not just download it. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day.
Yo, what's good guys? It's me, Monkayo, and I'm gonna be breaking down the beat that I made. So, for starting off, I did this first layer. This is how it sounds. So basically how I did this, I just did a quick pattern here with like bunch of sounds layer, doing just chords, and sounds like this type of shit. And so basically this pattern sounds like this. So basically, I render it out and I basically stretch it half, not half, but double the time that it was playing. So from 8 bars to 16 bars. Then I just pitch it down 200 cents, and that's basically it. Now the second thing that I added is this Nexus bell. Sounds like this. This is the preset, by the way. I got Pro Q, Free Reverb 2, and Free Delay 3. So last thing I added on like melody wise here to the beat is 2 vocals, both from the Angelo Jackson Los Angeles free kit. Added this one and this one. So I basically added Free Reverb, Free Delay 3, and both on the other vocal too. And I forgot that I added this loop that I made to the beat in this part here of the arrangement. This is how it sounds. So now this is how the full melody will sound. Now my favorite part of the beat, the drums. I would say that when I was making the beat, I was applying basically a concept of like, okay, the melody is really simple, I have to do interesting shit with the drums. Not doing overkill, like doing crazy stuff with the drums, but something that sounds like more interesting and unique, you know? So the first thing that I added is this rim shot from the kit, and I added a snare also. Both of these sounds are basically playing the classic clap pattern, but it's 2 sounds instead of just a basic clap. Next thing I added is the first counter snare. For For this beat, I tried to have a different approach for like the drums, because what I would normally do for a counter snare is putting it like right here. This is like, then I added the second counter snare. Now for layering on the first sound, I added this like little percussion thing. Now I added this hi-hat pattern. And then I added these two open hats. All of these sounds right here are from the kit, so you're missing on something if you don't download this shit. Is actually really saucy, so go get it. For this part of the arrangement, I added like vocal chant, something like that. I just grab a vocalizer and I chop a part on Edison and I drag it into a sampler. Some shit like this, so it's gonna play a rhythmic pattern. Now I just added a simple kick. This is basically with the same approach I already told y'all. So basically kick patterns, they usually just start here and doing the normal bounce or shit. But I wanted to do something different for this beat, so I started my pattern here. Now last thing I added just for a little bit of variation on the arrangement is this perk loop from the kit. So that's pretty much everything that is going on this beat, so now let's just play the full beat.
So we got a lot of stuff over there, completely free, and most of the sounds made from scratch by us. We got pretty unique claps over there, we got a lot of effects, and also big part of the sounds, effects, perks, claps was made by the games. We was using game sounds, we put the names of the games. A lot of special hi-hats, like not simple one, open hats, perks, of course, snares, textures, vox, and sample part. That's not that big, but it's all free. Atmos. MIDIs, starters, everything what you need, and just a little vocals. So yeah, how I say it, link in description, go get it, use it, enjoy that. So Angelo Jackson, that's a collective, what we made. I invite my friends with who I'm working a lot. We're working on some projects, so follow our Instagram, link gonna be in description. We're working on the big projects right now, and in 3 weeks we're gonna drop some new things for you, completely unique and interesting. I mostly just collect all of my friends with who I really work a lot. Pretty much with the Monkayo, Piet, Vexter, Ashurokai, with all of them I every day on a call, Sincere, Heart Club, we every day talking and working, so I just want to make team with who we can collect our ideas and make something big. So also join our Discord, we every day there, we're talking in the channel, not on the personal calls. We got a lot of people over there, and the community always help, so if you need any help, people gonna help you. And yeah bro, just make comments, put like on this video, follow the channel, and just enjoy bro, that's the music. Go take your friends, your family, go outside. Summer is coming, summer on the way, really good weather, so thank you for watching, just make good music and enjoy. Have a good day, peace.